Hello. Introduce myself ya. My name is Muhammad Farhan. I'm Farhan, and I will make this video presentation for final test project classroom management. Right? Okay. So next, uh, table of content. In this template, in this content, we have two parts, part one and part two. Part one, a question about describe and explain how to use their technique, their method, and part two, the solve problem from a story and question. Let's part one, explain the topic, yeah. Teaching tolerance, yeah. Okay. Tolerance or tasamu in a human behavior or attitude that does not deviate from the applicable law in a country where a person respect of or appreciate every action taken by other as long as it is within certain limits. Teaching tolerance to children when they are young is the best thing so that they can understand that the world is very wide and there are many kind of people. So I want to describe about this method or technique, teaching tolerance. Uh, one one of the all the problem in this world is racism. Yeah. Uh, maybe the people when they still children, still adult, or still in a school, they did not study about tolerance. Excuse why they are racism. They can accept that we in this world is very different. When the teacher said in his world, in the people in the world is very different. Like some people have white skin tone and some other have black, have brown. Yeah, you know. So many culture in this world. So we should we must to tolerance. And why we tolerance with other people? Yeah, if we tolerance, we maybe probably we have many networking, many friends, many solution from the other search. Yeah, it must be the educator or the teacher must be teaching tolerance for children. Yeah, for children, for students that are they still still chill, still adult. It's so good. Next, helping student handle anger, frustration, and anger aggression. Okay, for that, then normal emotional. Yeah, acknowledge their feeling. Let students know it's okay to feel angry, feel frustrated. Perhaps like I see you're feeling upset right now. It sounds like you're having a tough time. Can you show empathy? So teach students, teach children to accept the negative feeling, the negative emotion. Accept, teach them why. Uh, to Craig, the good person, maybe we should to accept the negative emotional like angry, like depressed or frustrated. Yeah, to learn from the mistake. Example when Joko angry to his friend because his friend hit Joko so much and tell to Joko, it's okay Joko if you angry to your friend, but don't do it to your friend, right? Tell to your friend, don't do it again, and forgive. Yeah, example like that. Normalize emotions. Explain that everyone experiences emotions and it's important to learn healthy way to deal with them. Nah, I say the angry and process is normal in human. It's humanity. Yeah, it's okay. Teach to children or student to it's okay if you mad for something or someone. It's okay. It's normal, but you should uh to be good person. Do not corrupt. Do not hurting someone. Don't self harm. Don't do that. But teach them to good activity like uh sport, like play games or something. Teach children if when they angry, teach them to uh give the negative emotional to the good activity. And last, from handle anger is identity trigger and early warning signs. Talk it out. Have a calm conversation with the student to understand what the trigger their anger or frustration. Is it difficulty with a text, social interaction, or something else? Recognize their red flag. Help them identify their own early warning sign of anger, like cleaned first, instructors, heart rate, or curtain facial expression. This awareness allow them to take action before the situation escalates. So the educator or teacher must to teach student or children to identify triggers and early warning signs. So if they know the red flags and not they know about trigger the emotional negative, it's so good and the children or the student must to be careful, right? Yeah. Next is solve the problem. Problem one. Mr. Johnson is a five grade teacher who has been teaching for over 10 years. She has a student named Alec who frequently display aggressive behavior, physically aggressive toward his classmates. Maybe Alec often interrupt listen, talk back to the teacher, and sometimes even become physically aggressive toward his classmates. Mr. Johnson has tried various strategies to manage Alec behavior. To Mr. Thompson to has be has tried various strategy to manage Alec behavior, such as setting clear rules and consequence. Positive pos- positive reinforcement for good behavior. and speaking with Alex privately to understand the root of his aggression. However, despite her efforts, Alex's behavior has not improved significantly. So I give the technique or solution for Mr. Johnson. Maybe it works. Uh, Question one, problem one. What classroom management technique can Mr. Johnson implement to address Alex's aggressive behavior? Provide at least the specific strategies and explain how each one could have improved the situation. Okay, I will explain three strategies. Yeah, probably it must to help Mr. Johnson to manage Alex to provide Alex. Yeah, social emotional learning (SEL). The Johnson can use social emotional learning (SEL) work with Alex to identify his trigger and collaboratively develop coping mechanism. Okay, Mr. Johnson teach Alex about why he's so annoying, why he's so uh introvert when classmate. Yeah, why? Teach Alex to identify he emotional skills. Maybe Alex didn't know how to identify he emotional, right? Second, positive behavior interpretation and support (PBES). Implement a school-wide PBES system with clear expectation, reward for positive behavior, and consistent consequence for breaking the rules. Okay, maybe probably Mr. Johnson should to telling about for the parents and good Alex parents. Why? Because this so tricky, right? If Alex doing good something, give him the reward like candy, like appreciate. When Alex interpret class, he hit his friend. Give Alex consequence consistent. It works when the past, when my brother uh has consequence when he break the rules from my from his teacher. And last, check-in, check-out system and coming. Establish a regular check-in, check-out system with Alex during this brief conversation. Alex can discuss his emotional state and any potential trigger for the day. Additionally, teach him calming techniques like deep breathing or relaxation exercise. So this last strategy, I think in this so very good, very good, very good, bro, very good because Alex can have manage he emotional even if just little bit, and the Mr. Johnson should to teach Alex to control her mood, to his mood, to his emotional, la to emotional with deep breathing or relaxation exercise. Next problem is solve the problem part 2. Problem 2. Mr. Smith is a 7th grade math teacher who has noted the several students in his class frequently engage in off-task behavior during lesson. These students often daydream, chat with classmates, or use their phones instead of focusing on their work. Despite Mr. Smith's attempt to redirect their attention and provide engaging activities, the problem persists. This off-task behavior is disrupting the learning environment and affecting the overall performance of the class. And question, what strategies can Mrs. Smith use to increase on-task behavior and decrease off-task behavior? Provide at least 3 specific strategies and explain how each one could help address the issue. Okay, Mr. Smith. First, I have encourage structure and predictability, clear learning objectivity and routine. Begin each lesson with clear learning objectivity and student understand. Do not too much, do not too much many theories, but give them the explain it or the describe about something so clearly. I think it so works. Next, short focus activity. Break down complex topic into smaller, manageable tasks. Vary the length and type of activity to maintain engagement. Maybe Mr. Smith should to break down the complex topic into smaller, like when the material A break down analyze into smaller. It will help the student to understand, and probably the student can change their bad behavior. Next, enhance engagement and activity participation. Interactive activity and games incorporate interactive active games or technology tools that allow students to learn by doing. Mr. Smith, maybe give them another to learn, to teach. Change the serious teaching to the fun teaching. Example like learning with games. The student hopefully understand because they're happy. Next, the problem T. This is last problem in the part 2. Miss Brown is a great English teacher who is facing challenge with a student named Jake. Jake frequently exhibits disruptive behavior in class, such as taking out of turn, making inappropriate comments, and distracting other students. Despite Miss Brown attempt to manage the behavior through verbal warning and setting change, Jake's behavior has not improved. This disrupt behavior is affecting the learning environment and making it difficult for other students to concentrate on their work. And the question, what specific strategy can Miss Brown implement to manage Jake's disrupt behavior? Provide at least 3 strategies and explain how each one could help address the issue. First, positive environment and individual approach. Identity triggers and positive behavior. Talk to Jake privately to understand what might be triggering his disrupt behavior. Talking with Jake and listen all story that Jake have. Maybe Jake have a bad story in his life, excuse he make bad behavior. 2. Student let conferences and goal setting. Schedule a goal student lead conference with Jake. Make a schedule for Jake, a regular student lead conference. 3. Proximity and addiction. When Jake start to discuss this class, it is non-verbal cues first. Maintain eye contact. Move too close to his desk or place a hand on his shoulder as subtle reminder to refocus. Maybe it works. Proximity addiction. I think it works for Jake's excuse. Eye contact is so very powerful. I think this enough for me. Hopefully, Miss or Mrs. Mr. or Mrs. understand this presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.